Now, let's start with level 4 of the risk-adjusted strategy, which the whole country is in as we speak right now. Under level 4, we allowed for the controlled return of final year students in programs requiring clinical training, starting with medicine, MBCHB, and the phasing in of all other programs such as nursing, dental, veterinary science, and so on. Medical students have been returning to clinical training platforms from the 11th of May, and either final year students in other programs requiring clinical training will begin returning as from the 1st of June 2020. So this is the first level of priority of students to return. All other students are supported through remote, multimodal teaching, learning, and assessment until they can return to campus. That's what we are doing now under level 4, which we are in. Now, level 3. Under level 3, which has not yet been announced, but when this level gets announced, we are going to allow a maximum of 33% of the student population to return to campuses, delivery sites, and residences on condition that they can be safely accommodated and supported in line with the health and safety protocols as directed by the Department of Health and indeed our department as well, where appropriate. This will include the following cohorts or group of students who will form part of this 33%. It will be all groups that have already returned during level 4, as I have outlined. But then also we will then prioritize students in the final year of their programs who are on a path to graduating if they finish their 2020 academic year completely. Also, amongst this group, the first 33% will be final year students who require access to laboratories, technical equipment, data, connectivity, and access to residence and private accommodation will also be allowed to return to be part of this first 33% at level 3. Students in all years of study will also be allowed to return if they require clinical training in their programs, provided that the clinical training platforms have sufficient space and can accommodate them while adhering to the safety protocols, especially physical distance and maintenance of personal hygiene. The other group of students that we will allow under level 3 to go back as part of this 33% will be postgraduate students who require laboratory equipment and other technical equipment to undertake their studies. In addition to the above, institutions may also consider selected return of other categories of students to residencies who may face extreme difficulties in their home learning environments, provided that the above categories are prioritized and all safety and logistical requirements are met.